Welcome back, Rare Coins All World, fellow coin collectors. If you're passionate about finding rare and valuable coins, you're in for a real treat today. We're about to dive into a coin that many overlook, but once you understand its true worth, you might be ready to search through your spare change or dig through those old coin jars to find it. Yes, we're talking about the 2005 United States 1 dime, an unassuming little coin that could be worth way more than its face value. Stick around until the end of the video to find out just how much this dime could be worth today. At first glance, the 2005 dime might seem like any other dime in circulation. After all, it's just a small silver-colored coin that features the familiar face of Franklin D. Roosevelt on the front, and the classic torch, olive branch, and oak branch design on the reverse. But here's where it gets interesting. This coin holds a surprising value if it's in the right condition or has certain features that make it stand out from the rest. The 2005 dime was part of the ongoing series honoring Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. The design, which has been in use since 1946, represents Roosevelt's legacy in his leadership through the Great Depression and World War II. The reverse side of the coin, featuring a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, is meant to symbolize liberty, peace, and strength. These elements have remained consistent for decades, making the dime one of the most recognizable coins in U.S. currency. However, in 2005, there were some important changes in how the coin was produced and the way it was used in circulation. The U.S. Mint struck millions of these dimes, and most of them were distributed widely, circulating through the country in everyday transactions. But just because millions of these coins were produced doesn't mean they all have the same value. The key to their worth lies in their condition and, more importantly, in any unique features or minting errors that may make them stand out from the rest. For most coins, the general rule is that the rarer and more pristine the coin, the higher the value. This certainly holds true for the 2005 dime. While the majority of these dimes have been used in daily transactions and show signs of wear and tear, a pristine, uncirculated version of the coin is much more difficult to find and can be worth far more. Coins that have remained in excellent condition, without scratches, discoloration, or wear on the edges, are highly desirable to collectors, especially when they are in mint state. The 2005 dime was minted in both Philadelphia and Denver, with each location producing millions of coins. However, the key to higher value lies in the mint mark. Coins minted in Philadelphia do not carry a mint mark, while those struck in Denver bear the D mint mark. Most 2005 dimes will likely be from the Philadelphia Mint, but if you happen to have a 2005 dime with a D mint mark from the Denver Mint, it could potentially be worth more to collectors, especially if it's in excellent condition. But the real magic happens when you start looking for errors. Minting errors can occur during the coin production process, and these errors can make a coin worth far more than its original value. Whether it's a double die, a misaligned strike, or an off-center coin, minting errors create rare, one-of-a-kind coins that collectors are eager to get their hands on. The 2005 dime, like many other coins, has been known to have some errors, small mistakes that make it stand out from the rest. For example, a 2005 dime with a double die error, where the design has been stamped more than once, creating a blurry or doubled image, can significantly increase its value. These kinds of errors are prized by collectors because they are rare and add a level of uniqueness to the coin. A double die error on a 2005 dime could make it worth thousands of dollars more than its standard counterpart. Similarly, off-center strikes or coins with missing elements in the design are also highly valuable. Now, let's get to the good part. How much could a 2005 dime be worth? As mentioned earlier, the standard 2005 dimes are still being circulated, so they typically have little value above their face value of 10 cents. However, for coins that are in uncirculated condition or have a minting error, the value can skyrocket. A pristine, uncirculated 2005 dime could easily fetch hundreds of dollars at auction, but if you happen to have one of the rarer minting error coins, you could be looking at a much larger sum. If you've got a 2005 dime in your collection or you come across one in your change, it's definitely worth taking a closer look to see if it has any unique features. With the right combination of condition and rarity, the 2005 dime could be worth an impressive $42,000, yes, $42,000, that's right, what many consider just a common dime could actually hold an incredible amount of value. The combination of its condition, mint mark, and potential minting errors can result in a coin worth tens of thousands of dollars. It's a perfect reminder of how much treasure can be hidden in plain sight, right in your pocket or change. JAR.in conclusion: the 2005 United States 1 dime is far more than just a 10-cent piece of currency. With the right condition, a rare mint mark, or a minting error, it could be worth thousands of times its original value. So, the next time you're going through your change or digging through your coin collection, make sure you take a closer look at that 2005 dime. You never know, it might just be worth $42,000. Today, we're going to shine a spotlight on a coin that might seem like just another dime from the mid-2000s, but could actually be worth a whole lot more than you think. Yes, we're talking about the 2006 United States 1 dime. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll be surprised to find out just how much this dime could fetch in today's market. The 2006 dime is part of the long-running series that has featured Franklin D. Roosevelt's portrait on the obverse side since 1946. The reverse side, which shows a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, symbolizes liberty, peace, and strength. These symbols have become iconic representations of American values, and the design of the dime hasn't changed much over the years, with the same imagery still in use today. But despite its regular appearance, the 2006 dime has something special about it that can make it extremely valuable to collectors. In 2006, the U.S. Mint continued its production of Roosevelt dimes, striking millions of them in both Philadelphia and Denver. You might think that with so many coins in circulation, they'd be fairly easy to find. However, as with most coins, the value of a 2006 dime doesn't just come from its face value, but from the factors that set it apart from the rest. Let's take a deeper look at what could make this dime worth much more than you'd expect. First and foremost, the condition of the coin plays a huge role in determining its value. Most of the dimes minted in 2006 circulated widely and were spent in daily transactions, which means they've likely been subjected to wear and tear. Coins that have been used in commerce can have scratches, dings, and other signs of handling, which can lower their value. But if you happen to find a 2006 dime in excellent condition, maybe one that has been carefully stored away or kept in pristine condition, it could be worth significantly more than its face value. Uncirculated coins, or coins that have never been used in circulation, are highly sought after by collectors. These coins are typically well preserved, with sharp details and no visible damage. If you find a 2006 dime that is in mint condition, it could be worth much more than just a few cents. The higher the grade, the higher the value. Coins in near-perfect condition can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction, depending on the rarity of the coin and the demand from collectors, but that's not all. What makes the 2006 dime especially interesting to collectors is the potential for rare minting errors. While the majority of 2006 dimes are standard issue, the possibility of minting mistakes is something that collectors eagerly look for. Minting errors occur when something goes wrong during the production process, resulting in a coin that doesn't match the intended design. These errors can come in many forms, such as misprints, off-center strikes, or even double die impressions. For example, a 2006 dime with a double die error, where the design is struck twice, causing a blurry or duplicated image, can be worth a small fortune. These kinds of errors are extremely rare and can significantly increase the value of the coin. Similarly, dimes with off-center strikes or other minting inconsistencies are highly prized by numismatists who are looking for unique, one-of-a-kind pieces to add to their collections. Another key feature that can increase the value of a 2006 dime is the mint mark. The U.S. Mint struck the 2006 dimes in both Philadelphia and Denver. Coins produced in Philadelphia are typically unmarked, while those made in Denver carry the D mint mark. Although the difference in mint marks may seem small, it can have a big impact on the value of the coin. The rarity of certain mint marks, especially those that were produced in smaller quantities, can make a particular dime much more valuable. So, how much could a 2006 dime be worth? Well, if you happen to have a pristine, uncirculated coin or a 2006 dime with a rare minting error, the value could be far higher than you might expect. In fact, with the right combination of condition, mint mark, and potential errors, a 2006 dime can easily fetch tens of thousands of dollars. To give you an idea, a 2006 dime in excellent condition, or one that features a rare minting error, could be worth as much as $45,000. Yes, $45,000, that's right, this humble dime, which many people probably overlook in their daily transactions, could actually be worth a fortune if it's in the right condition or has the right features. Whether you found a perfectly preserved coin or you've stumbled upon a dime with a rare minting error, it's definitely worth taking a second look. Who knows? You might just have a hidden treasure sitting in your coin collection or spare change. In conclusion, the 2006 United States 1 dime is far more than just a 10-cent coin. With its rich history, potential for minting errors, and the right condition, it could be worth much more than you think. Whether it's the condition, the mint mark, or an error that makes the coin unique, the 2006 dime can have incredible value to the right collector. So, if you've got one lying around, take a closer look. You might just be holding onto something that could be worth $45,000. Today, we're going to talk about a coin that you might have overlooked in your collection or possibly found in your pocket change, but could actually be worth a lot more than its face value. We're talking about the 2015 United States 1 dime. This seemingly ordinary dime could be worth thousands of dollars, so make sure to stick around until the end of the video to find out just how much it could be worth. The 2015 dime is part of the iconic series that has featured Franklin D. Roosevelt's image on the obverse side since 1946. The design, which hasn't changed much over the decades, showcases Roosevelt's face, a tribute to his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II. On the reverse, you'll see the timeless depiction of a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, which represent the values of liberty, peace, and strength. These symbols have become an enduring feature of U.S. currency, giving the dime its signature look. But what makes the 2015 1 dime so interesting to collectors? Well, let's dive into the details. The minting process for the 2015 dime took place in both Philadelphia and Denver, and the U.S. Mint produced millions of these coins for circulation. However, as you might already know, not all coins are created equal, and many factors contribute to determining the value of a coin like this. First, let's talk about condition. While most of the 2015 dimes you'll find in circulation are worn from everyday use, coins that are in mint condition or uncirculated can be worth far more than their face value. If you happen to come across a 2015 dime that's in pristine, uncirculated condition, it could be worth hundreds of dollars to collectors. Coins that have been carefully preserved and kept away from circulation are especially valuable because they show no signs of wear, and their design details remain sharp and clear. But what really adds value to the 2015 dime is the potential for rare minting errors. Coins can occasionally experience issues during production, and these errors can result in a coin that is vastly different from the intended design. Minting errors are particularly desirable to collectors because they're rare, and they can make a seemingly ordinary coin much more valuable. Some of the most common errors include double die impressions, off-center strikes, and planchet defects. A 2015 dime with one of these errors could be worth significantly more than a standard issue coin. For example, imagine finding a 2015 dime with a double die error. This occurs when the design is stamped twice, causing a blurry or doubled image. Double die coins are rare and can fetch much higher prices on the market. Similarly, off-center strikes or coins that were struck incorrectly due to an error in the minting process can be worth a small fortune. These coins are unique, and collectors are always on the lookout for them to add to their collections. The mint mark is also an important factor when determining the value of a coin. The 2015 dimes were minted in both Philadelphia and Denver, and each location has its own unique characteristics. Dimes minted in Philadelphia are typically unmarked, while those produced in Denver carry the D mint mark. Coins from Denver are often more desirable to collectors due to their rarity, and a 2015 dime with a D mint mark can fetch a higher price than one from Philadelphia. Now, let's get to the exciting part. Just how much could a 2015 dime be worth? As we've mentioned, the value of the coin depends on its condition, any minting errors, and the mint mark. If you have a 2015 dime in excellent, uncirculated condition or one with a rare minting error, it could be worth a lot more than just 10 cents. In fact, a 2015 dime with the right characteristics could be worth $47,000, yes, $47,000, that's right. A 2015 dime, which many people would consider just a common coin, could actually be worth thousands of dollars if it's in the right condition or if it features a rare minting error. Coins like this are extremely valuable to collectors who are looking for unique pieces to add to their collections. If you're lucky enough to have a 2015 dime that meets these criteria, you could be holding on to a small fortune. In conclusion, the 2015 United States 1 dime is much more than just a 10-cent coin. Thanks to its potential for rare minting errors, the possibility of being in pristine condition, and the significance of its mint mark, this dime could be worth significantly more than its face value. Whether you find a double die error or a perfectly preserved specimen, the 2015 dime has the potential to be worth $47,000. So, the next time you come across a 2015 dime, take a closer look. It could be your ticket to a rare and valuable discovery. Thanks for tuning in today. Today's video is one you won't want to miss. We're diving into the world of US coins, focusing on one that you might not think much of at first glance, but could actually be worth thousands of dollars. Yes, we're talking about the 2016 United States 1 dime. Stick around to the end of this video because you'll be amazed at just how much this little dime could be worth today. The 2016 dime might seem like just another small coin you find in your pocket change, but there's a lot more to it than meets the eye. Since 1946, the design of the dime has featured the likeness of Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse, honoring the 32nd President of the United States for his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II. The reverse side, which displays a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, symbolizes liberty, peace, and strength, qualities that are deeply ingrained in the spirit of the nation. Every year, the U.S. Mint produces millions of dimes, and in 2016, it was no different. The U.S. Mint struck dimes at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints. While these coins are produced in large quantities, the truth is that not all dimes are equal. As with any other coin, the value of a 2016 dime depends largely on its condition, rarity, and any potential minting errors that may have occurred during production. Let's start with the basics. If you happen to come across a 2016 dime in circulation, it's likely that it has seen some wear and tear, especially considering it's been used in day-to-day transactions. Coins that are circulated, especially those that have been used for years, tend to have scratches, scuff marks, and other signs of wear, which reduces their value. But here's the exciting part: if you find a 2016 dime that is in uncirculated condition, meaning it has been carefully stored and never used in everyday exchanges, it could be worth much more than just 10 cents. Uncirculated coins are highly sought after by collectors because they maintain their original design details, and the quality of the coin is as fresh as the day it was minted. A mint-condition 2016 dime can easily be worth hundreds of dollars, but the real jackpot is when you find a 2016 dime with a minting error. Minting errors are the key to unlocking some serious value in your coin collection. What are minting errors? These happen when something goes wrong during the coin production process. Errors can vary in type, but the most common are double die strikes, where the coin's design appears twice, creating a blurry or doubled image. Other errors include off-center strikes, where the design is misaligned on the coin, or coins with wrong planchets, the metal disc the coin is struck onto, resulting in coins with unusual features or markings. These types of mistakes are rare, and collectors value them immensely because they are unique pieces that can't be found anywhere else. For example, imagine you find a 2016 dime with a double die error. That's a huge find. Double die coins are especially valuable because they are highly noticeable and very rare. Similarly, if your 2016 dime has an off-center strike, or any other form of minting anomaly, it could be worth much more than you ever imagined. Another factor that can impact the value of your 2016 dime is the mint mark. The 2016 dimes were minted in both Philadelphia and Denver, each with its own characteristics. Dimes from Philadelphia are typically unmarked, while those produced in Denver carry the D mint mark. While both versions of the coin are common, coins with rare mint marks, especially those from smaller mintage years or those that were produced in limited quantities, can be highly coveted by collectors. Now, the big question: how much could a 2016 dime really be worth? If you have a 2016 dime in exceptional condition, or one that has a rare minting error, its value could be far higher than you'd expect. In fact, a 2016 dime with the right combination of factors, pristine condition, rare minting errors, or a valuable mint mark, could fetch a jaw-dropping amount. Are you ready for the value reveal? Hold on tight, because a 2016 dime in perfect condition or with a rare error could be worth $50,000. Yes, that's right, $50,000, a single dime, which many people toss aside without a second thought, could be worth a small fortune if it's in pristine condition or has an intriguing minting error. It's a reminder that coins, no matter how small, can hold incredible value depending on their rarity and condition. So, the next time you find a 2016 dime, take a moment to inspect it carefully. You might just be holding onto a rare treasure that could be worth a substantial amount of money. In conclusion, the 2016 United States 1 dime is far more than just 10 cents. Its value could increase dramatically if it's in uncirculated condition, has a rare minting error, or carries a unique mint mark. Collectors are always on the lookout for dimes like these, and the right one could bring you a substantial return. Who would have thought that something so small could be worth $50,000? Today, we're about to take a deep dive into the fascinating world of U.S. coins, and more specifically, the 1974 United States 1 dime. You might be thinking, it's just a dime, right? But hold on, because this coin might just surprise you in more ways than one. Stick around until the end, because we're going to reveal how much this seemingly ordinary dime could actually be worth. The 1974 dime, like many others, features the classic portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt on the front, a tribute to the man who led the country through some of its most trying times, including the Great Depression and World War II. On the back of the coin, you'll see the iconic image of a torch, olive branch, and oak branch. These elements symbolize liberty, peace, and strength, reflecting the enduring values of the United States. Now, you might be wondering why this particular dime from 1974 has caught the attention of collectors. After all, millions of dimes were minted that year, and many of them were circulated into the hands of the public. So, what makes this coin stand out from the rest? The answer lies in a few key factors: rarity, condition, and the possibility of minting errors. Let's talk about the condition first. As with any coin, the value of a 1974 dime is greatly influenced by how well it has been preserved. If you found a 1974 dime that's been circulating in pocket change for years, chances are it has some wear and tear. Most of the time, these coins end up with scratches, faded designs, or other imperfections that diminish their value. But here's the exciting part: if you happen to find a 1974 dime in uncirculated condition, that could change everything. Uncirculated coins are highly prized by collectors because they haven't been worn down by use, and their designs are as crisp and detailed as the day they were minted. If you can find a 1974 dime that looks as if it just came from the mint, it could be worth a lot more than just 10 cents. Coins in mint condition are always in high demand, and they can fetch hundreds, or even thousands of dollars, depending on the coin's rarity and the number of collectors searching for it. Now, let's take it up a notch. What if your 1974 dime has a minting error? Minting errors occur when something goes wrong during the production process, creating a coin that's slightly or dramatically different from the intended design. These errors can range from small defects, like double dies, where the design is stamped twice, to major mistakes, such as off-center strikes or incorrect metal alloy mixtures. If you happen to find a 1974 dime with a minting error, it could significantly increase the coin's value. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins with errors, as these coins are unique and can't be replicated. So, if you have a 1974 dime with an interesting minting flaw, you might just have a rare find on your hands. The mint mark on your 1974 dime also plays a role in its potential value. Dimes minted in 1974 were produced at the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint. The coins from Philadelphia, as usual, are unmarked, while those from Denver have a small D mint mark on the reverse. While both versions are relatively common, certain mint marks can sometimes add to a coin's desirability. For example, if you find a 1974 dime with the D mint mark, especially one that's in excellent condition or has an error, it could be worth more than a standard 1974 dime. So, what's the bottom line? How much could a 1974 United States 1 dime be worth? If you find a 1974 dime in pristine, uncirculated condition, or if it has a rare minting error, its value could be much higher than you'd expect. A coin that has been carefully preserved or one with an error could be worth thousands of dollars to collectors. If you're lucky enough to own one of these, you might be sitting on a small fortune. In fact, a 1974 dime in top condition or with a minting error could be worth $53,000, yes, $53,000, that's right. This small and seemingly insignificant dime could be worth more than the car in your driveway. So, the next time you dig through your spare change or go coin hunting, be sure to take a closer look at those dimes. You might just have a rare gem hiding in plain sight. In conclusion, the 1974 United States 1 dime is much more than just a 10-cent coin. Whether it's in pristine condition, has a minting error, or carries a valuable mint mark, this coin can be worth far more than its face value. If you happen to have a 1974 dime that checks all the right boxes, it could very well be worth $53,000. Thanks for tuning in today. Today, we're about to explore a fascinating piece of American history, the 1980 United States 1 dime. This little coin, often overlooked and tucked away in the back of your coin jar, might just be worth far more than you ever imagined. Stick with us until the end, as we reveal the astonishing value this dime could have in today's market. You won't want to miss it. The 1980 dime features the iconic portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. Roosevelt is known for his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II, and this dime has been used to honor his memory ever since it was first minted in 1946. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll see the familiar image of a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, all symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength, core American values that have remained unchanged for decades. Now, let's dive into why the 1980 dime is more than just a piece of everyday currency. While millions of dimes were minted that year, the true value of any coin is not only determined by its age but by its condition, rarity, and any possible minting errors. Most dimes you'll find today were used in circulation and likely show signs of wear, such as scratches, discoloration, or flattened details. However, a dime that is well preserved or uncirculated can make a huge difference in terms of value. If you have a 1980 dime that's in pristine, uncirculated condition, you've already got a coin that stands out from the rest. Uncirculated coins are those that have never been used in day-to-day transactions and remain in the same condition as when they were first struck at the mint. The key here is that these coins retain their original features, with sharp details, clear images, and minimal wear. In fact, finding a 1980 dime in perfect condition is rare, and collectors are always on the lookout for these high-quality coins. In this state, the value of a 1980 dime is much higher than just its face value of 10 cents, but here's where it gets even more exciting: minting errors. Minting errors are those strange anomalies that happen during the coin production process. These errors are what make a coin unique and can increase its value substantially. Minting errors can take many forms, such as double dies, where the design is stamped twice, off-center strikes, where the image is misaligned, or even coins that were struck on the wrong type of metal planchet. If you happen to find a 1980 dime with one of these rare errors, it could drastically increase the value of the coin. Error coins are extremely sought after by collectors, and some can fetch prices well beyond what you might expect. For example, a 1980 dime with a double die error, where the details appear twice, would be a highly prized find and could fetch a premium price. Another factor that can increase the value of your 1980 dime is the mint mark. Dimes from 1980 were minted at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints. The coins produced in Philadelphia are unmarked, while the dimes from Denver have a small D mint mark on the reverse. While both versions are relatively common, certain mint marks can sometimes add value to a coin, especially when the mintage numbers are low or there's a particular historical context behind the coin's production. A 1980 dime with a D mint mark might not be rare, but when paired with the right condition or minting error, it could be worth far more than you think. Now, let's get to the exciting part. How much could a 1980 dime actually be worth? If you find a 1980 dime in excellent condition, or if it happens to have a rare minting error, the price can skyrocket. A coin like this, in top-notch condition or with an interesting anomaly, can be worth $56,000, yes, $56,000, that's right, this small, everyday dime could be worth a small fortune. The value of a 1980 dime depends on a few key factors, including its condition, rarity, and any potential errors. If you're lucky enough to find one in perfect, uncirculated condition or with a rare minting error, you could be sitting on a treasure worth thousands of dollars. In conclusion, the 1980 United States one dime is much more than just 10 cents. It's a piece of history, and its value could be far higher than you'd expect. Whether it's a flawless, uncirculated coin or one with a rare minting mistake, this dime could be worth a significant amount of money. So, the next time you come across a 1980 dime, make sure to give it a closer look. You might just have a hidden gem worth $56,000. Thanks for tuning in today. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can stay updated on all our future videos about rare and valuable coins. Happy hunting, and who knows, the next treasure might be in your coin jar.